heightened anticipation as they come head-to-head again after the touch paper was lit at the weigh-in that boiled over. What happens next? The latest chapter in the rich heavyweight tapestry that sees Britain boast two world champions. Tyson Fury declined the invitation to experience this up close. 1,000 fans have lapped up the chance. No longer the eerie atmosphere for this pre-Christmas cracker as the WBA, IBF and WBO champion Anthony Joshua defends his treasure against this well-schooled, vastly experienced and very proud Kubrat Pulev. Biggest night since Fury Wilder, Matt, and it's here in London.
Yeah, you can see both guys pretty cagey here at the start. You see a lot of respect there for each other. Joshua just trying to find that range, trying to jab the body.
That battle of the jabs, so vital in the early exchanges. Pulev's got a good, thudding, solid jab, which he honed in a really good amateur career. Joshua, we know, has an excellent jab, and it's fast as well. The younger man by 8 years, Joshua. Both will be looking for this sharp start.
Yeah, both men really switched on here. You can see the concentration factor is top-notch. Both guys very cagey here, trying to find their range, trying to establish the jab.
There's one from Joshua and one from Pulev. Both extremely seasoned in their different ways via different routes. And they were meant to meet at the end of October 2017. Pulev pulled out 11 days before with a injured shoulder, but he said he's glad he did. He wanted to be 100% for this opportunity. He didn't want to just take the money. He's got that ambition. Good jab from Joshua.
Yeah, good jab from Joshua. Lots of feinting going on there. Like I say, both men trying to lure the other one into making a mistake that they didn't capitalise on. No one wants to be the first person to lead off. Both guys very cagey here.
Loose, languid, and as Matt says, cagey as they just size each other up. One mistake at this level can be so costly.
Yeah, it's been a year out of the ring for Joshua. Pulev, very similar. I think they're just trying to find their distance, find their right range, get their timing. Nice left hook there from Pulev.
Yep, trying to follow it up with a jab. One back from Joshua. Pulev trying to get centre ring. Right hand from Joshua, partially blocked. That's better. Quiet opener. Case in his work with Hasim Rahman, his brother, and various others in Vegas, but not hugely known. The big team from Bulgaria as well. Kubrat Pulev, the 39-year-old, in fight number 30. It's the 25th for Anthony Joshua. In the white trunks he loves, the red of Pulev and the red gloves. That red and green, he'd be so honoured to take the world titles back to Bulgaria. Not a real boxing nation. Remember the likes of Martin Krastev, Tonchev, but no one at heavyweight really, although his dad was a Bulgarian heavyweight champion, and he's doing this for him in his memory. He's fueled Pulev, and he believes he can find the flaws, the vulnerability that he said he saw as the world saw against Andy Ruiz. Joshua with a terrific punch-perfect performance, executing the game plan to win the belts back. Very different now. New time for AJ. And look at this with a hand speed, and Pulev just smiles. He's had a pretty good chin over the years, although he did get dispatched by Vladimir Klitschko down several times when he lost his first world title challenge. The only defeat, though, for Pulev, and Ru is the only one for Joshua, who tries to jab the body. Wild and woolly from Pulev.
Yeah, Pulev trying to pressure Joshua with his feet, trying to put that front foot, trying to pressure Joshua with his presence, but Joshua controlling the distance with his jab.
Just thinking whether to spring in Pulev. There's the jab again from Joshua.
I think Pulev needs to come in behind that jab. Single jabs are no good. He needs to double that jab up, or try and time the jab of Joshua and come over the top with his right hand.
Strong, steady look to Pulev, who's been so at ease this week, so confident that he's going to upset the odds and inflict a second defeat for Joshua. Good jab to the body again, Matt.
Yeah, nice jab to the body. He just keeps Pulev at distance. Pulev, you can see he's trying to edge closer, keeps nudging forward with that front foot, trying to exert pressure on Joshua. But Joshua using the jab. Jab to the body's good. Keep him at that distance. Control the distance, control the range.
Eyeing each other after the bell. More psychology. Keeps smiling in there, Kubrat Pulev. He kept the World Heavyweight titles on the line. Not the WBC, of course. That's Tyson Fury's property. He'll be watching from home, I'm sure. And all the talk about whether they will meet in 2021. Joshua hasn't mentioned his name at all this week. Focused on Kubrat Pulev. And we know about banana skins and all best laid plans. Dillian White downstairs commentating on the radio. He found out against Alexander Povetkin a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and Joshua found out himself against Andy Ruiz in Madison Square Garden in New York, so I don't think he'll ever make that mistake again in his whole career. I don't think he'll ever take his eye off the ball. He's totally focused here on Pulev, and so he should be.
That's right. All the talk was about Deontay Wilder then. How the heavyweight world can twist and turn as Pulev tries to club in a right hand. There's the respect between the pair. And the judging of distance, crucial with this. Right hand from Joshua, who's come in, I think, at the best shape at 17.213. And Pulev was the lightest he's been at 17.1. Really in fantastic condition.
Yeah, Pulev looking for that lead left hook, but Joshua said,
good right hand from Joshua in the third round, and Pulev took that, but he was hurt. There's the smile, and there's the defiance from Kubrat Pulev, but he was shaken by Joshua, and there's plenty of time in the round. But remember the third in the garden, and when Joshua knocked Ruiz down, he then came a cropper. Joshua, beautiful punches from Anthony Joshua, and Pulev all at sea, and the referee goes in, and he's in the corner trapped, and he's been given the count with the ropes holding him up. Just over 50 seconds to survive for Kubrat Pulev, but the timing and the power of Anthony Joshua is there for all to see, and the uppercut is working a treat.
The uppercut's brilliant, the right hand that started, it was an absolute peach. He timed it perfectly. I think he's going to get the knockout here. He's going to go for it. Beautiful uppercut.
Down goes Pulev, and he's in real trouble here in London. His dreams of becoming a world heavyweight champion almost in tatters. Can he get through the round? He's a proud, tough, hard man. Vladimir Klitschko stopped him in 5. Can Joshua do it quicker?
Say what a chin Pulev has shown to take that first right hand that he walked onto, never seen it coming. Joshua timed it and has since then landed several sweet, beautiful uppercuts.
Shots after the bell as well, and still Joshua wouldn't have liked that. Massive round for the Londoner.
Massive round for Joshua, and it all started off with that right hand, timed it perfectly, warmed Pulev onto it, came over the top of the jab. Knees buckled, there, just slipped outside the jab. Beautiful right hand, bang on the chin. But Pulev, what a chin he showed to take that shot, to get his head to clear. And then Joshua, after that, landed a couple of really vicious uppercuts. I think Pulev turned away a few times, the referee jumped in and gave a count. We might see a different angle of it. Yeah, there's that uppercut. The uppercut has been a brilliant shot for Joshua. Yeah, we'll see it there. There's the knockdown.
Such an important punch, the uppercut, and often underused. Lennox Lewis was a fantastic exponent of it. There's the big wide eyes from Anthony Joshua, as if to say, right, you know now everything you said yesterday. They're in a real firestorm here, the fourth round. Kubrat Pulev in dire straits in the third, but he survived. And as you said, showing a great chin. Maybe it's because he's in such terrific shape for this challenge.
Yeah, definitely. When you're in great condition, you do recover better from the shots, and no doubt he is in fantastic shape, Pulev, because he got nailed hard with a sweet right hand, bang on the chin, got nailed with a couple of spots, with several hard uppercuts as well. You know, and he shook it off, he got up, the bell came at a good time for him. We'll see now the minute respite in between rounds was enough to completely let his head clear, but fantastic start from Joshua.
Sweet jabs as well from Anthony Joshua. Real thudding punches. And he believes he's still a work in progress. They've done a lot behind the scenes in Sheffield. Much more sparring, rhythm work. Right hand from Pulev, who might just go for broke here, Matt.
Yeah, good right hand there from Pulev. So say Joshua can't switch up, can't get too relaxed. He's got to stay concentrated. Got to make sure his own defenses are very sharp. Pulev still dangerous. Looks like his head's cleared as well, Pulev now.
Yep, Joshua shaken by Dillian White, down against Vladimir Klitschko. Of course, got up to win that epic at the stadium, and down 4 times in the disaster in the Garden. So there is that air of vulnerability, which adds to the excitement in every Joshua fight.
Yeah, so, you know, it's important that he just gets back behind the jab, set things up again. Okay, Pulev looks like his head's cleared now, so let's get back behind the boxing, set things up behind the jab, feints, keep your own head moving as well, don't get static. Pulev, you see, he's trying to edge closer, he's still trying to put the pressure on Joshua with his physical presence.
He's forgotten the jab, Kubrat Pulev. I think he just wants to try and get close, and that distance that Joshua's providing and utilising with a spearing left has been good. Up close, that's maybe where Pulev wants him.
Yeah, I think Pulev will be wary with his own jabs, because that's the shot he threw, which Joshua countered with the right hand over the top. So, you know, maybe Pulev needs to use a few more feints before he jabs. Doesn't want to become predictable or readable with that jab, so he wants to maybe set that up, feint, jab the body, double up on the jab, makes it more difficult for someone to counter over the top.
From Pulev, but a quieter round. Couldn't have been as dramatic as the third. What is it about the third round in Anthony Joshua fights?
There again, see Joshua trying to counter over the top of the jab to the body, so Pulev will be wary of that. Back behind the boxing.
Still an education for Anthony Joshua. Had a short, fast and high-rising amateur career that culminated in Olympic gold, of course, in the summer of 2012. Kubrat Pulev boxed at 5 world championships, won bronze in 2005, he won gold at the Europeans in Liverpool. Now these are very good technicians as well, but it's Anthony Joshua in the driving seat back in the capital. After that tremendous third round, what can Kubrat Pulev do? He's still in this fight, he's still trying. He's got 14 knockouts on the slate, and he will believe that he can come back. missed the round that he got flattened by Vladimir Klitschko, but it was a gung-ho attack, really, that night. He said he was too green, too raw, and that he is in a much better place tonight. Return to the jabs.
Yeah, Pulev keeps jabbing that body.
Well, he remembers what Andy Ruiz did with the body shots in New York that really affected Joshua as well that night.
Yeah, I think Pulev's trying to jab the ball.
Oh, right hand was a good one from Joshua. Pulev takes it and fires back. What heart he's showing here, Kubrat Pulev, in this challenge for the world heavyweight titles, and back behind the jab. He's almost like a man possessed. He is so desperate to win this world title.
Yeah, some of these shots that Pulev has taken, I think he would have knocked most heavyweights out. A good right hand there from Pulev.
Yeah, it was a lovely right hand, and Joshua just holds momentarily. And good work from Kubrat Pulev, and a smile from Anthony Joshua, who just a bit more stationary than he was, now back on his toes.
Yeah, I think Pulev letting his hands go a little bit more. He lands that nice kind of screw shot, right hand through the middle.
Well, there's a spring to his step, isn't there, Kubrat Pulev, in this round?
Yeah, he's trying to get closer, trying to double up behind that jab.
Smiles, Pulev. Bracken, Kubrat Pulev, who's got wins over Derek Chisora, European title. He's won that a couple of times, and Hughie Fury. What a victory this would be if he could somehow come back from that awful third round and turn the tables. Kubrat Pulev. Dillian White knocked out by Alexander Povetkin in that upset. We've had the Teofimo Lopez upset of Vasil Lomachenko. It's been a strange sort of comeback, hasn't it, to boxing, and you just never know with these heavyweights.
Yeah, and especially under these different conditions. Without, I mean, we have a crowd here tonight, but there has been no crowd up until tonight, and you know that affects different fighters in different ways. And as you mentioned there, the Lomachenko Lopez, that was a huge upset.
Joe Joyce as well, the other night, beating Daniel Dubois to win the British, Commonwealth and European titles. He's going for this right hand, Pulev.
Yeah, Pulev just trying to measure that. Throwing a lot of feints here, Pulev. I think he's trying to feint the jab and look to jump in with that lead left hook.
Joshua trying to regain control with a wide stance and the timing. So many sparring partners he's had up in Sheffield. Pulev doesn't care at all. Any reputation, being the underdog, doesn't seem to bother him, does it?